Hold on, guys. So I've seen a few guides on how to level up pretty quickly early on in the game, which we're still going to do that in this. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. But after that, I found this spot that took me from level 20 to level 60, 70 in a matter of just about an hour or so. So stick around for that. But first, let's go over the basic grinding spot where you can go and get from level 13 to level 20 pretty quickly and pretty easily. But before we do that, we need to do a bit of setup for this to work properly. So first thing, play through the story until you get to Cross City. You'll have Celine join your party right about up here. Once you go in the castle, you'll be tasked with going to a cave. So before we go to the cave though, we need to unlock a few things. If you go here, you want to unlock scouting. You unlock scouting by going to the specialty skills, go down here and unlock danger radar. I'm sorry. Unlock this. This will unlock the ability for you to scout. You can look for enemies this way, and it'll give you a chance for enemies to just show up, and makes grinding much easier. The higher the level this is, the more success rate and the more enemies that will show up. So just level it up. Level 1 or 2 will be fine, but the higher you get it, the more enemies will show up and the more often they show up. And then while you're grinding, you'll be on your way and you'll get to like level 13. I believe there will be an ability called Helmet Break that it gets unlocked right here. This breaks enemies almost instantaneously. The reason why we want this is we want to break 50 enemies. If you go down here to our missions, challenge missions, it is right. Let's find it real quick. Break enemy shields 50 times. This gives you the Meteor Ring Plus. What this ring does is it adds an extra attack on your sword, so you'll just attack like really fast very often. It's broken. It's really broken. You get it very early on too. You want to have that. So now that we have all that, this basic stuff, now we can head over to the dungeon Cross Cave. Sorry, I forgot what it was called. We'll go here. You want to go to the depths. I'm just going to teleport here, but it's part of the story, so you'll come here on your own anyway. We'll go here. We'll go in this area. This is where we want to be because you can kind of come here and just touch this and anyway, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. You want to come here because you can kind of circle around this little rock here. As you battle, you'll need to heal up and stuff. You can just touch this and then go back to it. So let me put these back in my party for a second. Let me turn this back on. Scouting, look for enemies. So you want to get a group of 5, right? This is basic stuff. Everybody's talking about this. Get as many as you can. Try not to get a back attack because it takes away your little orange thing. But you get up to level 5, you'll get up to a XP full ×3 multiplier. So that really boosts up the amount of XP you get. But this area is good up to about level 18, level 20. That's when the little purple orbs that chase you, they become green. And that's when you know you're pretty overpowered. You're very strong for the area. So just do this to about level 20. Now, if you really want to level up fast, I'm going to show you this area that took me from level 20 to level 60 so fast. And it's insane. It still works now. I can still use it to keep going past level 60 if I wanted to. But there's a few more things we got to get so we can get the most amount of XP and just really boost up our XP gains. You're going to want to go to Kurik. I'm not going to go here because I'm in the story and there's something that happens here. You'll go here. Pretty much as soon as you walk in, there's some stairs to the right. There's a guild there. Go in there and accept all the guild challenges you can get right here. But the one you really want is the guild customization mission 2. What you want to do is craft a flame sword or use customization to make a flame sword. And you want to do this with a ruby. Once you do this, it'll complete. You have to go back to the guild to submit this. You can't just submit it on your own. You have to go to the guild and do it for some reason. So do that. That will give you the formation manual wealth. What that is if you come down here to tactics and formation, it's free fight. This gives you a bonus of XP up about 25% and then 25% again once you get 150 of those little orbs, the purple or the orange orbs. Now they have this free fight thing. We want to go and unlock the train specialty. So to do that, we need to come here. What this does is it will lower your stats a little bit. It's really not much. It's not noticeable at all, but it increases your XP up. Right now for Claude, it's at 70%, for Reyna 50%, and then Celine and Ashton 50 and 60% for them. To unlock training, you need to go to your specialties. You go to determination. It should be maxed out anyway. That's the first thing you should max out is determination. I'm sure you've had that beat in your head by all the videos by now. But we'll go down here to train. You want to have effort and resilience. Just load up a little bit here and there. I think it's like level 1 at least on those to have train unlocked. And you want to have that on every character so they can get that boost of XP as well. And then the next thing you want to do here is you want to grab the weapon Sword of Marvels for Claude and the Sorceress Knuckles for Reyna. To do this, I'll post a link to a short that I had just posted. This shows you how to do that. You get these from the Goodie Box. These are their like almost their ultimate weapons. These carry you very, very far into the game. So with the Sword of Marvels, that drastically increases your attack. You'll be one-shotting, two-shotting just about everything in the game for a while. And same goes with Reyna. I got hers mostly because her MP costs are reduced by 33% and she recovers 2% of MP every 5 seconds, which allows her to just pop off on her spells. So you want to grab those. Again, I'll post a link to that short. It's like 45 seconds. It'll show you how to do that and get the goodie boxes. You get one goodie box from stealing from the old man in Mars, and then you get another goodie box from the mission tab on the challenge missions for completing 10% of the item encyclopedia. You want to grab these goodie boxes, save, open them. If you don't get the either two weapons, you want to reload your save and do that over and over again until you get them. Some people, it took them 30 minutes to get them. It took me like literally 5 to get both the weapons. Didn't take me long at all. So I guess either I got lucky or the other people got very unlucky. I'm not sure. But it's worth it. It is very much worth it, especially for Claude. And then there's a super specialty here. It's called Enlightenment. What this does is you can turn it on or off. It decreases the amount of full you get by 42%, but it increases your SP and BP by 40%. So this helps you get those points so you can level up your stats and everything like that a lot more, which I have on. It really helped me, you know, level up my people a lot. Now that you have all that, turn everything on and head to this location. It is in the Lascaux Mountains. It's to the left of Cross City and Cross Castle, like literally right there. So enter this place, come right literally to the entrance. Let's turn our scouting back on, look for enemies. Train is on. Okay, we're good. So real quick, before we look for any more enemies, there are 2 enemies you should look out for here. And if you have this, what's it called? The accessory of, where is it at? Ruby pendant. So if you have ruby pendant, it will nullify fire damage, or the flare ring also nullifies fire damage. Put those on your people because there's some sorceresses here that are very powerful. These things, they use a spell called Eruption. It kills you instantly. Even with me being a high level, it still does a decent amount of damage. So if you have those rings on, it won't hurt you at all, and you'll be good to go. And something else you should look out for is the cockatrice. This thing has a spell that will stone you, and then if you get stoned and you can't move or head on, you can't cure it, you lose. You got to restart the battle. So just keep those 2 things in mind. This doesn't happen often, the stoning doesn't, but the eruption, because there's a set where there's 4 of those sorceresses on the screen at one time, they will light you up if you're not careful. But let's try to get a thing of 5 here. All right, and there's 5. Now, the amount of XP you get depends on what enemies you fight here. If you can get a lot of the ones here, like if you can get a lot of these, with the cockatrice, these are a boss enemy, or an enemy leader, you get a lot of XP for these. So just take out all of these, and I'll see you at the end once it shows how much XP I'm getting for the whole thing. All right, this is the last little group here. As you can see, I have the first level of the orbs down here, so I'm gonna get 25% bonus XP. So I got 30,000 XP for that, and that splits evenly between the party, but then it also goes up 70%, 60, and 50%, I believe, for them, because I have that Enlightenment on, or not Enlightenment. I have the train specialty on. That's what it's called, the train specialty. So I got 17k, 15k, and 16k, which is crazy. I'm still leveling up, and I'm level 48, 49, and Claude levels up once every couple battles. So this is insane. And if you get a couple of those, the leader enemies in that little rotation there, I got 60,000 experience on one battle, which is insanity. So just do that as much as you want, honestly. And now, warning, this will make you extremely overpowered, and I know there's gonna be people in the comments who's like, wow, I just won't do this. Don't, bud. You don't have to. It's the freedom. But people like me, I love doing this. I like feeling powerful, so this is great for me. So I'll probably just like hit like level 70 or level 80. But that is all for this. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. It really helps out and just takes a second. But anyway, check out this video here for some more Star Ocean content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.